Okay, the moment everyone's been waiting for. We are gonna dump our tanks, and we kind of want to do this quick. It's not a pleasant area to be around. You are going to need these gloves and whatever gloves I provide you, plus this adapter that is going to go into this hole, and we'll see. It looks like the hole is a little bit different. But we're gonna go ahead and put our gloves, and the first thing we're going to do is we're gonna take our hose, which is our sewer hose is located on the bumper of the RV. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now that we have our hose out, what we want to do is actually set it up on a way that it's gonna have a good flow. So, what I like to do is actually set this guy right here, into here, and then let's see if this one works. This one doesn't even work. So we're just gonna put a hole. We're gonna put a hose in there with this box, this rock right there to keep the some kind of weight on it. All right. The next thing we want to do is actually connect this end of the hose into here. So I'm gonna open the cap, and I'm gonna plug this right here. All right. Now that I have this hose connected, moment of truth. What we're gonna do is we're gonna empty the tanks. All right. So the first thing we want to do is actually empty our black water number 2, and then we'll rinse the remaining leftover of the pipe, open in the sink water. All right, so let's go ahead and open number 2, and there it goes. It's going, and it's going into that hole, and that is what we want. We want the black water to go into that hole, and it keeps going. We want to help it a little bit. Now, if it was a different scenario where we have hooked up on a spot that actually has a sewer, I would have actually connected this to the spot. But here at Pocahontas in Richmond, we don't have that. And on top of that, remember, I will provide you with the extra ramp that will make it easier for the flow of the wastewater. But right now, we're just gonna do it like this to get in and get out. So we still got plenty black water coming down to the drain. See, I'm just helping it a little bit, and I can hear it. All right, so it looks like we don't have any more. Now what I want to do is I'm going to close this valve, and then I'm going to open the other one. And there's our sink water coming up. All right, it's coming. And of course you can hear that through the hose, and you just want to have some patience while this process could take some time. But you definitely want to empty both tanks and take advantage of your dump station like here at Pocahontas, or like I said, if you have a reserve site that actually has the sewer connection, so you go ahead and do that. So looks like it's still coming. I'm going to help it a little bit by lifting this up. Like I said, it's not a pleasant area to be in, so let's get in and get out, but we'll make sure that we do it correctly. All right, we'll give it another second in there. Now, usually all campgrounds will actually have a sewer station, will have a hose that you can rinse stuff off. So once this is done, I'm gonna do that, which looks like it is. All right, just helping this a little bit more. There it goes. So we're good. Closing this off. Anything left over? Nope. We're gonna close this. We're gonna close this, and looks like we are almost done. We want to make sure all that water goes right into that hole. All right, like I said, lastly, I'm gonna rinse this, but in order to do that, I'm gonna connect this hose right here. There you go, like so. I'm gonna open a little bit of water. There's my water. What I want to do is take my hose, put some water in there. Oops. Not a pleasant experience. I want to make sure I rinse my hose, and then I'm good to go. That's all I want to do. Just a little bit. Alright. Now of course we gotta put this back how we found it. Make sure I lift this all the way up. I don't want any water on my hose. Lift up. Make sure all the water has gone into the sewer hole. And we're almost done. Just want to lift this up a little bit. I'll take our cup. Looks like we're done. I'm gonna store my cup in this plastic bin. Hey, that belongs to me. Close this up. Put this back here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and close my cap right here before I forget. Come over here. And of course, the very last step is to put this into the bumper. Once we do this, we are completely done and we can go back home. Put my cup. Always make sure your cup is closed on the other side. And that's it. All we gotta do now is put this part back into the storage compartment and we are good to go.